What if I told you the most valuable asset in sports isn't a team or a stadium, but a 90-minute global event that happens every 4 years? The World Cup. And now, FIFA's president has just said no to selling a piece of that golden goose to private investors. But here's the kicker. This isn't just about money. It's about power, control, and who gets to decide the future of the world's most popular sport. Let me break this down for you. You see, FIFA had this plan called FIFA Forward Enterprise, which aimed to spin off its commercial operations into a $20 billion subsidiary. Sounds like a blockbuster deal, right? But here's where it gets messy. The idea was to give each member federation $20 million upfront, but the backlash was instant. Europe, Asia, and even CONCACAF said no way. Why? Because selling a stake in the World Cup isn't just a financial move. It's a seismic shift in how soccer is governed. And let's be honest, no one trusts private equity to prioritize the game over profits. In my opinion, this is a classic case of trying to monetize something sacred and realizing too late that the backlash will be louder than the cash. Now, Gianni Infantino's about-face is fascinating. He's the guy who's always preached unity, but this decision shows how fragile that unity actually is. The plan was supposed to strengthen soccer bodies, but instead, it created divisions. What makes this really interesting is how quickly the tides turned. Just a week ago, FIFA was pushing this idea, and now they're backtracking. It's like watching a ship try to change course mid-storm. And don't forget Carlos Cordero, the Goldman Sachs guy who quit over this. His resignation isn't just a personal betrayal. It's a symbol of the clash between old-world soccer bureaucracy and modern financial ambition. A detail I find fascinating is how his background in banking made him the perfect lightning rod for this controversy. He saw the numbers, but the rest of the world saw the soul of the game. Let's take a step back and think about what this means for the future of football. If FIFA can't even agree on how to handle its own finances without fracturing, how can it effectively grow the sport globally? This isn't just about a $20 billion subsidiary. It's about who gets to control the narrative. And here's the deeper question. When a sports governing body starts looking more like a corporation, does the game lose something irreplaceable? I mean, can you imagine a World Cup where the final match is decided not by passion or skill, but by a boardroom vote? That's not a stretch when you consider how much influence private investors could have had. Infantino's latest statement is all about healing divisions, but I'm not sure healing is the right word here. It feels more like damage control. What this really suggests is that FIFA's leadership is still struggling to balance tradition with modernization. And honestly, I don't think they've found the right formula yet. So what's next? Will this be a temporary fix, or is this the start of a long, slow reckoning with the fact that soccer can't be run the same way it was in the 20th century? The answer might just determine whether the World Cup remains the unifying force it's always been, or becomes just another business deal in a crowded marketplace.